What's up, guys? It's Mac Forex, and this evening I'll be teaching you guys how to frame your directional bias. If you're having contemporary issues of knowing where the market is going to, you don't know when it is bullish, you don't know when it is bearish, you don't know when it is ranging or shopping, whatever they call it. I'm going to break it down in the video, so make sure that you stick around, stay to the end of the video. Do not skip, all right? If you skip it, you increase your learning curve. You want to learn how to trade for 2 years is too much. All right. Okay, let's go to the chart. I'm sharing. Okay. All right. You're looking at directional bias. I actually told you about the GPY trade. Uh, if you remember. All right. I actually told you about this that I'm selling based on counter trend. All right. So let's see what happened. Now remember our directional bias, we must start from the daily time frame. We must start from the daily time frame. All right. We must start from the daily. On the daily time frame, we're looking at framing directional bias. All right. Framing directional bias. That means knowing where the market is going to. That's what you're saying. You're not speaking too much grammar here. All right. It's not grammar that makes it profitable. A lot of people are speaking grammar. All right, so we're looking at framing the directional bias where the market is going, how to know where it is going to. See, once you know this, your trading life will be very, very easy. You know when it is bullish, you know when it is bearish. You cannot be in this mentorship program and not know this, so pay attention. Now, so the time frames I'm going to be using will be from the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, we want to know our overall bias. Okay, we want to know overall bias. We want to know overall bias. That means even if the trend is bearish, what's the overall bias? Because the trend can be bearish temporarily, but in the overall, it is bullish. So if you don't know this, you will struggle in your forex trading journey. All right. So once we know the bias of the market, we now scale down to the 4 hour. Now, take note, you must do analysis from the daily time frame. Mark out your break of structure, your order block, your liquidity zones, fair value gaps. If price is bullish on the daily and then the 4 hour is bearish, that means the 4 hour is taking a pullback. I've talked about it several times because the daily time frame cannot overpower the 4 hour time frame. It has never been done. All right. If the daily time frame is bullish and the 4 hour is bearish, it means that the 4 hour is taking a pullback. Let's say you saw, I know why I'm saying this. Let's say the daily time frame is breaking structures upside. All right. The daily time frame is breaking structures upside like this, break of structure, and then the 4 hour is doing lower lows and lower highs. Like this. All right. You are permitted to sell on the 4 hour time frame. Unfortunately, you have to be aware that this 4 hour here cannot overpower the daily time frame. You have to put that at the back of your mind. That if the daily time frame is bullish and the 4 hour is bearish, it means that the 4 hour is taking a pullback to an area of liquidity on the daily time so that it can buy. All right. So let's say now you met price here. All right, here. If you buy from here, if you start to sell rather on the 4 hour time frame, all right. If you start selling, let's say your SL is here, all right, and then you are targeting almighty, you are going to be disappointed. Price will turn around because the daily time frame is bullish. So you want to make sure that your overall time frame bias is ascertained before you go to the 4 hour time frame. If the daily time frame is not known, please look for another asset to trade. Let's say you don't know that the daily time frame is bullish and the 4 hour is bearish. All you know is that 4 hour is bearish, daily you don't know, and you are going to sell, you will lose money. put it at the back of your mind. You are going to be disappointed. So that's why I came to stop that from happening to any of you here. All right. So take note, if the daily time frame is bullish and the 5 hour is bearish, it means that the 5 hour is taking a pullback to an area of interest on the daily time frame so that price can push or continue in that bullish pro trend run. All right, so pro trend run is very important. So after we have identified our bias on the daily time frame, what else do we do? On the daily time frame, we have known the bias. All right, so the next thing you do, you want to mark out your break of structure on the daily time frame. All right. Okay, let me not. Let me just. Okay. All right. You. Okay. Let me just put it because I don't want to make this video long. But let me just. So the first thing you want to look at is a break of structure if it's bullish or bearish, and then after that you want to mark out your liquidity zones. Mark out your liquidity zones, LQ. All right. Your liquidity zones that will attract price to pull back. All right. And then after that, the next thing you do, uh, let me make this number two. So this number two, all right. So the next thing you do is you want to mark out your OB. If you are selling, you know OB or other block. If you are buying, you mark it out. All right. After that, the next thing you want to go to is your 4 hour time frame. All right, your 4 hour time frame. What are you doing on the 4 hour time frame? You are not expected to delete everything on the daily time frame market structure delineation. You want to leave it like that. All right, you want to come to 4 hour and refine it. We don't delete, we refine. All right, so on the 4 hour you are yet to refine. All right, you refine all your zones, refine all the zones that you've drawn. All right, you will refine them. All right, because they will be too big, like I've shown you before. You refine them. If you can take entries there, no problem. But if price is pulling back, okay, let's say the daily time frame is bullish now and the 5 hour is bearish, you want to wait or you can counter trend, but it is risky. All right, so you can, after that you can go to your 1 hour for your entry. Okay, for your entry. All right. So it's very simple. Daily time frame for overall bias, market to break of structure, market to liquidity zones, your OB blocks. All right. Come down to the 4 hour, refine all those zones. 1 hour for your entry. All right. Even sometimes I use the 30 minutes for my entry. All right. So how do we do this? Remember, we have concluded by now you should know when what is a bullish trend, how a bullish trend looks like. All right. So a bullish trend, we're doing this, forming higher lows and higher highs, breaking structures all the way to the upside. By now, you should know this. You're looking at framing bias, all right? Then a bearish trend will do the opposite, something like this, all right? That is a bearish trend. But I told you, when you enter the live chart, it is not like that. It is something stupid, all right? So these are examples of bullish trend, all right? And then these are example of a bearish trend, all right? All right, so this is a bearish and this is a bullish trend, but my idea now is to know when price bullish from the daily. So let's go there. Remember what we said. Your daily time frame, market to break of structural liquidity zone, other block, 4 hour for your defining and 1 hour for your entry. Okay. Now look at this pair. Let me keep this here so that you'll be seeing this. You're looking at framing directional bias. Pay attention now. I've taught you guys liquidity, so I will not talk about that again. I've taught you guys, all right? Okay, now this is GPP JPY, all right? JPY. All right, this is it. This is GB1. Okay. Hmm. You want to go to your current market structure. Yes.